everyone. So this is the picture that I took. George Clooney walked on that carpet, just saying. Yeah, so we went to the Odeon Theater today at Leicester Square, and it was really awesome. We saw a lot of celebrities, and it was really funny because I actually didn't plan on going because I thought I had a class today, and if you know me, you know I don't skip classes. So when Jessica asked me, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. And so finally I was like, well, wait a second, let me double check my classes, and I totally didn't have a class, so I was able to go, and so I was just like, let's go, and we ran out there, and thankfully I didn't do laundry, so I had enough money to go, because I was like at zero on my Oyster card, but thankfully I had some, so it was good. So we went out there, and we stood out there for like 3 hours, but it was worth it, because I got, hey, George Clooney's signature, what? It's funny, it's on the back of my maintenance form thing. I had completely forgotten to get any sort of paper for him to sign, so I had to get my maintenance form. Really funny, but definitely will be keeping that forever, and so it'll be cool. But anyway, so, okay, it was really funny when I saw George Clooney because he's standing at the top of the stairs, and I was just like, that's George Clooney. And like I didn't know what to say, and he comes downstairs and he goes up to Jessica first, and he had like this whole conversation with Jessica, which sort of went like, hi, how are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm good, thanks, and starts handing him her Sharpie, for him to sign her paper, and which, by the way, she used her tube map, and so she looks down and notices that he has his own Sharpie, so she's like, oh, you carry your own? And he says, yeah, I travel with one. And that's basically their conversation. And then after that, he came to me, and like literally, I had no idea what to say. I was so busy like snapping all these pictures. I was like, oh my god, George! It was so funny. It was so funny. I didn't know what to say. I was in complete shock. But then thankfully, when he finished, I was like, thank you. I was able to at least say that. And he sort of just smiled at me. He's so nice. He's really sweet. But it was great. We also saw Bill Murray. Now, when I saw Bill Murray, I completely flipped out. I had to, my mind just went completely blank. I mean, it's Bill Murray. And so I ended up having to ask people like 50 million times what his name was. I was like, wait, what's his name again? Oh, gosh. But then when I finally saw him, and he was like walking away from us because he didn't want to stop, I was like, Bill! And that's when I finally started screaming, and I was yelling Bill over and over and over again, but he never came. He just kept walking. And Cindy Crawford, jerk. Okay, not really. I'm sure she's very sweet, but she never stopped. Didn't even stop for letting us take pictures or anything. Just walked straight in and whatever. And so we saw her, Wes Anderson, director of the film. Who else did we see? Oh, we saw so many people. I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't know. It was great though. It was a lot of fun. It was worth the 3 hours that we stood. It was good. I'm really excited that we went. And got George Clooney's autograph. Hey, yeah. But yeah, he was really nice. I think that's it. It was an exciting day. I had fun anyway. And see the red carpet behind me. Hey. Oh no, okay. So we were trying to get behind the barricades, right? Because there's the red carpet and then the barricades. Actually, you can see it right here. See these little, if I can get this to work, my finger. Okay, those little barricades right there. It's sort of like that, but we were at the front of the theater, and so we wanted to be there when they went into the theater. And so we're trying to get behind barricades, but we couldn't figure out how to get back there. And so we asked just about everybody. When I asked one of the workers, he was like, oh, that's only for the celebrities. And I'm like, no, not the red carpet, behind the barricade. And I don't know if they don't use the word barricade here in London or what, but he had no idea what I was talking about. Eventually I just left. And then after that, we went up to this couple, and we were like, how do we get back there? And they didn't even help us out at all. They just literally shook their heads and turned around, didn't even pay attention to us. And it was so frustrating. And then finally we went to a security guard. And by the way, this whole time we're having to walk back and forth and walk around, go around. It was ridiculous. But we went to the security guard, and he was just like, "Oh, well, you see that break in the fence over there?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Just go through there." And we're like, so I asked, "Just through that hole?" And he's like, "Yeah, just go through there." Like, nobody was stopping you. You didn't have to pay for it or anything. It was just go straight through the barricades. So that was pretty awesome because we literally got like right there, like front. Yeah, it was awesome. I'm trying to think of what else we saw. Oh yeah, there were these girls. They were Italian. Jessica thought they were Hispanic, but they were actually Italian girls. And they were singing this song. Like this guy goes up to them and was like, "Okay, what did I teach y'all?" And they're like, "Pizza Hut, pizza." I don't even. They were like chanting Pizza Hut together. I don't know. It was so ridiculous, outrageous, but really hysterical. Oh, and then afterwards, people were taking home the giant movie posters. And like, I seriously wanted to take one, but I was like, how the heck am I gonna take that home on the plane? I mean, seriously. And what, I'm gonna hang it up here? Okay. So that was a little disappointing that I wasn't able to take it with me, but that's fine. Other than that, that's basically it. Nothing exciting has really happened. I might have a test tomorrow, I might not really sure, because it just says multiple choice questions. It doesn't say anything about exam. We'll see. Yeah. Bye.